Hey folks, and welcome back to Ape Escape on the Loose. Now in this playthrough, we're taking on Crumbling Castle, what I like to call aka Specter's Castle. And look how many monkeys there are, but our big cheese right now is capturing Specter. Now in this part, you only require to catch a minimum of 5 monkeys. Yeah, so you want to catch about 5. But for me, if you really want to make it easier for you, just catch as many monkeys as possible. And you seen before there were 20 monkeys. So you want to go and catch as many monkeys as you can. Trust me, there are backtracking in this game, so it's going to make it a whole heck of a lot easier for you if you just go ahead and catch all the monkeys you can. Now, you see I caught that monkey, right? And the little Spectre icon came up. Spectre's head came up. It's not going to show you, how many monkeys you're going to catch because it's not really required. Like I said, a minimum of 5 monkeys is required, but I'm going after as many of these bastards as I can. So, yeah, like I said before, try and catch as many monkeys as possible. So anyway, I'm gonna ask you this, like I always ask you this, guys, in every part. How are you doing today? Me, yeah, a little worn out, but everything's fine in the world of Mr. Awesome Sean. Anyway, yeah, so this castle, the inside of the castle is pretty big, but I'm gonna talk more about that, you know, as we get on further through this part. Now, the outside of the castle, has many monkeys hidden outside of it too. There's one particular monkey that we can't catch without a certain gadget, but we'll get to that when we get to that. But anyway, if just explore the whole area of the castle because it's going to make it a little easier for you when it comes to catching monkeys. You don't really need a radar because they're kind of in plain sight. It's not really hard to miss them. But yeah, if you go over here, there's a Spectre coin over here you can go ahead and grab. It's in plain sight. Like I said, if you circle the whole castle, you're not going to miss these goodies. So go ahead and pick it up. Yep, we're going to need those for later. But anyway, there's like a few hidden passages too that you go ahead and go onto. There's a waterfall here that I'm next to that you could go in and you can swim around in there, and there'll be some monkeys in there too. But yeah, here's a monkey right here that was on top of the castle, but we'll snag him up later. I'm just trying to see if there's any more monkeys in this area that that's kind of not in plain sight that I can get around. But it seems like I have all the necessary monkeys I can catch outside. Like I said before, you don't need to catch every monkey that you see, but it's gonna make it a whole of a heck lot easier for you if you just go ahead and catch every monkey that you can see in plain sight. Now I'm gonna make my way to the castle, and here's where things are about to get a little crazy, but you'll see what I mean in just a few minutes. Now, in this part right here, if you see here, I already caught 3 monkeys. You need 5 to open the door, so I need to catch 2 more. See, this is where the minimum monkey come in, the minimum 5 requirement come in, because you need 5 monkeys to open that door, and you need to get into that room because that's how you progress. So, you can go ahead and catch, the monkeys that are outside, and I think that is still equal to at least 3, seeing that I caught 3 outside. So you'll need to come in the castle and catch at least 2 more, and then you can progress, with the story. Well, anyway, like I said before, I'm capturing as many monkeys as I can. I know I sound like a broken record, but I'm gonna keep saying that. But anyway, if you come up here, that monkey that was hiding on the rooftop before, he'll be through this passageway, so you could just go up this passageway and you'll be able to, get that monkey that was up there. There's also another monkey that's gonna be up here. It'll be on the right hand side. He's gonna be hanging there by his lonesome, so you could just use the Skyfire to get over there to him, in order to catch him, where you need to be in order to, progress. Basically what I'm trying to say is there's a monkey over here and catch him. That's it. So, anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and knock him out and go ahead and capture him. It's another blue monkey, gentle monkey. But anyway, it seems like they're becoming more aggressive. But anyway, that door is open, so I'm gonna go ahead and head to that door. because that door is where we need to be. But before I do that, I'm just gonna go ahead and catch this little monkey that's on the roof and go ahead and get that out the way before we can progress, further through the story. But anyway, if you hit this switch over here, it's gonna create pillars, in case you fall off the roof or, make an idiotic mistake, you'll have another way to get up to the castle in case you do that. This part only. But anyway, in that room right there is where Specter's hiding, but we can't get to that yet as it's closed off. So we're gonna go ahead and make our way to make that open. And you'll see how I'm gonna do that in just a few here. So I'll go ahead and go over here, and you thought I was gonna fall to my death, wasn't you? But anyway, you go over here on this side, there's a monkey over here, so go ahead and catch him. And now we're gonna go out of this room. I'm just checking my surroundings to see if there's another monkey in this room because I wasn't too sure, and I'm using the radar and seeing that it's not. We're gonna make our way out into that room to where the 5 monkey minimum was required to open that door. So we're gonna go ahead and do that in just a few. Checking the bells, making sure that monkey wasn't up there, but I see I already caught him, so I'm not too much worried about that. These bats are getting on my nerves. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna make our way into that room, and when we first get into that room, we're gonna see a monkey. He's like the Kingpin. He's like a Scarface or something, sitting in that throne chair. I think Spectre would be pretty pissed off if he seen him in that chair, but this monkey's a dangerous monkey, so I think he'll be able to fiend Spectre out on his own. I don't know if he's kind of that monkey to want to challenge the authorities. But yeah, you see these spinning things? They're like the cousins of those others. I don't know the name. I'll probably, put the name afterwards. But yeah, they're like the cousins. But anyway, if you make your way to this room over here where I'm going to show you, there's going to be a Specter coin, but I'll show you that, when I need to go over there. But anyway, I'm just checking this room out right here. There's going to be a few monkeys in this room right here. If you, you know, there's one right now, so let's go ahead and knock him out and catch him. He's caught, gotcha, ready to be sent back. But anyway, let's go through here and see what's in here holds out. You got these things over right here again, like I said before, don't challenge them head on. I mean, you could use that spin attack right there, but it's not gonna do much. But yeah, we'll go to that other room right about now, and because there's a monkey over there that we need to catch, and like I said before, there's a Specter coin that we need to go over there and grab as well. So if you make your way over there, there's going to be a monkey on this chandelier type design, so you can go ahead and capture him. He's going to put up a little bit of a fight, but you got your gadgets with you, you got your wits with you, so you're not going to have too much trouble, catching the necessary monkeys that you need to catch. Sorry if I'm sounding like a broken record. Anyway, so there's a cookie jar thing right there if you need to get it. If you're running low on health, go ahead. But right here is a Specter coin, so go ahead and grab it. There's another monkey right here, so go ahead and catch him. Like I said, you don't have to catch these monkeys. I'm just doing it because it's going to make it easier for me. Now, you don't have to do it if you don't want to. It's up to you. If you're a speedster and you want to just get this level out the way, then go ahead and just catch those minimum monkeys that you need to catch. And then, go ahead and face Specter when you're ready. But anyway, we're going to make our way through this room because, we're going to go further into the castle. Let me ask you folks a question. Would you be, willing, if it was in your area, would you be willing to go to a castle? I mean, a full functional castle. I mean, as creepy as this, because this place looked like it's been haunted and renovated at the same time. I don't know how that's possible, but it just looked like it's haunted yet renovated at the same time. If there was a castle in, I don't know if there are any castles in America. That that's where I'm from, but I know there are some castles. There gotta be some castles in like London, France, all that other places, on the other side of the world. So if I had the opportunity to go to an actual castle, yes, I would go to an actual castle, but I don't know if I'll be down with going to a castle at night. That's just me. I mean, I don't know if some crazy stuff will happen to a castle at night. I mean, if you're a believer of, superstitious and supernatural stuff, then yeah, going to a castle at night isn't, all that's playing. And I'm just sorry to go off that little tangent right there, but I just kind of wanted to know from you guys, would you be willing to go to a castle? And if so, would you go to a castle at night? Now let me know in the comments what you guys would think about that. I really would like to know if you guys would, you know, if you have the opportunity to go to a castle, and if so, would you go at night? Me, if I had the, like I said before, if I had the opportunity, heck yeah, I'll go to a castle. But the opportunity at night, probably not, unless I had a group of friends with me. A group of, scratch that, a group of friends who I know that got my back. Because I know I got some friends that probably will ditch me in the last effort, you know, every man for themselves. But I know there will be like some of my friends are like, yeah, we'll go to this castle with you. Turn around, look behind me, and they're gone. I'm I'm just sorry to go off on that tangent. I just really wanted to know that. But anyway, there's a monkey up here you go ahead and catch. I don't know why you got a guillotine there, but I wouldn't want to go to any castle with any guillotine, if I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I do apologize. But I wouldn't want to go to any castle that has this thing on there. My friends, they might be jerks and say, hey, Sean, go ahead, put your head on this guillotine thing. It's not, it doesn't work. Go ahead. And then I'd be the stupid one enough to actually do it, and then next thing you know, I'm on the 6 o'clock news. Anyway, there's this knight here. I just kind of considered this guy a mid-boss, but anyway, his weak point is behind his back. So if you're using the strategy I'm using, you know, not getting hit enough time, because he will actively move that sword to where you are. So, you know, just go ahead and you can use a combination of the Sky Flyer and the stunt club, and that'll be able to get him. But if you're just doing it like I am, just try not to get as much as I am. Just try not to get hit as much as I'm getting hit, because this guy is just, I'm getting completely wrecked by this guy. I mean, I don't know, maybe I was out of practice, I don't know what's the deal, but I never got hit as many times as I'm getting hit by this guy, you know, doing this, because this guy, he's really easy. All you have to do is just hit him behind, you know, hit him behind his back. But I thought I was gonna lose my life there. But, you know, you can always leave that match and come back to him later. I think he'll still have the, you know, the number of hits that you hit him. So I think that still counts, long as you don't completely leave the area. So with him defeated, now I'm gonna grab my t-shirt here, but with him defeated, you can go ahead and move to the next area. Now, when you come to this area right here, make sure you hit that switch, because it's gonna make it a little easier for when you come back. I think the switches are still active. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's still active. But anyway, if you go ahead and go further up, you know, the way that I'm going, you'll be able to progress through this castle and do what you need to do, you know, in order to get Specter. But anyway, here's a monkey in the water. He noticed me here. And summer's coming up. This water is just reminding me of summertime. You know, I stay in Florida, as I mentioned before. So we have a lot of, I'm sorry, I'm just going off another tangent here. But anyway, we have a lot of water parks here. So, you know, you guys need to do whatever you need to do to stay, you know, comfortable this summer, because I think this summer is going to be one heck of a scorcher. It doesn't matter where you live at. Either you live in Florida, Georgia, Tennessee, you know, Michigan maybe. I don't know. I've only been to Michigan once, and I've been to Michigan. I've been to Detroit, and I went during the summertime, so you know it wasn't as hot as it is here in Florida. It was rather comfortable. But anyway, you go through, you know, all those necessary doors you need to go to. In this room right here is where we're going to get, we're going to hit a mechanism to open the door to get to Specter, you know. So go ahead and there's going to be another Specter coin in here, by the way. So go ahead and collect that when you see it. But yeah, just go ahead and, like I stated before, I'm sounding like a broken record over and over and over, and I do apologize for that. But go ahead and try to catch as many monkeys as you can. You know, 5's the minimum. But anyway, if you go over here, there's going to be a switch you can hit, and there's a lot of backtracking in this castle. You're not seeing that because I've edited that out, but there's a lot of backtracking in this castle that you're gonna have to do. Now, if you don't like backtracking, I'm sorry to tell you, but you're gonna have to do it in this castle. Yeah, because there's a lot of switches and levers and stuff that you need to hit in order to get where you need to get. In order to get where you need to go. Excuse me. But anyway, if you climb up here towards this gear mechanism, that's I guess this gear mechanism is running the castle. I want to say that, but I'm not so sure. I'm just messing up all over the place. But anyway, yeah, I just got shot, point blank fired by this monkey best carrying. Why? Why do they have ray guns? I'm just saying. I mean, I know it's a way of defending themselves, but why not give them, slingshots or something like that? Some other means of protecting themselves. But anyway, you see I hit that lever, you see there's a Specter corner amongst the horizon, and you see that door that we've been to, that door that we've been to earlier that we couldn't open is now opened up thanks to that. So now we have to go all the way back to that beginning of that area, to climb up there to face off against Specter. And that's gonna be one heck of an epic battle. I know you guys can't wait for that, so neither can I. But anyway, remember the switch that we had opened earlier to that gate area? Yeah, it's gonna lead you to this area right here, and if you take this passageway, it's gonna leave you outside. So it's kind of a quick shortcut to where you need to be at, so go ahead and take it. And now that other switch that we had hit before that made those pillars, yeah, we're gonna be able to get up there quicker instead of going through that path, that longer path that took us to the outside. But anyway, yeah, go ahead and just use your sky flyer to readjust yourself if you need to, but it shouldn't be really hard to get up. It's just pillars, so it shouldn't really be that hard to get up some pillars. But anyway, it seems like I'm having a hard time, I don't know. But anyway, let's go through this door and let's have our epic battle with Specter. So here we come, Specter. See, sitting up in that chair. So alright, Specter, so don't be a coward and let's get it on. Let's do this.
Oh, what's this? Look what the cat's dragged in.
Specter. Jake!
Jake, are all operations proceeding according to plan?
Yes, we've just about brought the entire city under control.
Excellent. Now, back to the present.
Yes, sir. Hold it! You're not going anywhere! Spiky, amigo. Hate to break it to you, but I can't deal with you right now. Just you wait, I promise. We're gonna go mano a mano.
If you can beat that guy, that is.
What guy are you talking about, Specter? I don't see anybody yet. I don't know what he's talking about. Come on, Specter. What are you talking? Why couldn't you fight me yourself? What guy are you talking about? Are you gonna send Jake on me? Because Jake just ran away with you. So who is it? Oh, so it's this guy. Okay, see what you meant now. Anyway, this guy isn't much of a problem. All you have to do is wait till he's done charging his electricity attack. You can tell when he's charging it up because you can hear like the electricity crackling. But anyway, yeah, so don't hit him when he's charged because, that'd be crazy to do that anyway. But yeah, just hit him when his fill's down and that'll count as a hit. So that's all you need to do towards this battle. Just wait till he finishes charging up. Let his little electric shield go down. He's gonna bring all his electricity to his little axe thing and swing it down as a mighty move. But once he's done doing that, just go ahead and just go crazy on this guy. It is ridiculous that Specter couldn't stay there and just fight us. Man the monkey. He couldn't monkey up to face us. He couldn't do that. But anyway, he sent out his goon to do his little work for him. but you know, we're gonna kick this thing's butt as well. So we'll get him when we get him. You know, I'm too not much not worried about it. But anyway, yeah, just wait till he's done charging up and you know, smack, run away, repeat. That's all you have to do during this battle. Now there was one point where where I was facing this guy that you see I got my super hoop. One time I did edge right off the pit and had to do this whole thing all over again. Man, I was steamed. I mean, I was really mad. It sucked too. But anyway, all you have to do is just keep doing that recycle. I know I'm sounding like a broken record, but yeah, just keep doing that cycle and you'll tell when it's over because, you know, he'll just throw down he'll pretty much explode. I don't know how many hits this guy takes, but he sure can take a beating though. I mean, this thing should have been finished. I don't know if he took as many hits as the knight that we faced before. I think they take around the same hits. But anyway, this guy is done, and now we're gonna follow Specter back into the present. So where is that gonna lead us? Who knows? But you'll have to find out in the next part. So stay tuned, folks, and have a fantastic day. And I'll see you guys in the next part.